My dream all summer when I was planning this trip was to camp on the edge of the Grand Canyon, so we could watch a sunset in the evening and then a sunrise the next morning. I had reserved 3 nights at the North Rim campground, a mile from the canyon. The time change meant the kids were up and at 'em, making friends with the squirrels at 5 a.m. But our first day was a rest day, and Jillian and I took full advantage of the extra hours of sleep. We all enjoyed our first camp breakfast together. Then we walked to the resort area to see what we came so far to see, the Grand Canyon. Angel Point was beautiful, and the kids got their first chance to climb around on the rocks overlooking the canyon. A visiting orchestra from Czechoslovakia in traditional garb serenaded the crowd at the point. From the deck chairs at the resort, we combined breathtaking views with a good lounge. We capped off the resort experience with an early dinner at the restaurant overlooking the canyon. Then we headed back for a relaxed evening in camp. The North Rim campground was really pleasant. We could have stayed there all 3 days. But in my back pocket was a permit to camp at Point Sublime, a remote spot that juts far out into the Grand Canyon. We would be almost alone out there. But as I played with the kids, doubts ran through my mind. Would the trail be too tough for the truck? Would our tent be exposed to too much wind? I seriously contemplated leaving good enough alone and sticking to the resort area. The next day, the forecast looked positive. I consulted with Jillian, and she was up for the adventure. Point Sublime was a go. The trail to the point is 18 miles, and we expected it to take about 2 hours. Most of the way, the road was not too bad, but there were 3 or 4 tougher spots. We stopped a couple times to stretch our legs and to explore. We could not have asked for a more beautiful drive through the northern Arizona backcountry. and the reward at the end was breathtaking. Dreams do come true. We set up camp under a cedar tree that was perfect for climbing. And that night we ate our chili and watched as the sun sank into the canyon. Next morning, I got up early as the sun slowly rose. It was a highlight for life. The rest of our morning, we savored last moments at the Grand Canyon. Getting back to civilization proved to be part of the adventure. We took a different way that was supposed to be a shortcut. Except, due to an aspen blowdown a couple years ago, Google was out of date. And our route now led far deeper into the backcountry. Jillian took over the helm, and I did a little trail clearing. Now this is teamwork that would make Expedition Overland proud. But how did I end up in the back seat? Now, being further than ever from civilization, we saw plenty of wildlife, including wild turkeys, mule deer, nabob squirrels, and we were shocked to see a bobcat. It scampered out of the road as we approached, but then turned and sat down, watching us for 5 to 10 minutes before wandering off. A lot could have gone wrong heading out to Point Sublime, but instead, every piece sovereignly fell into place. The Grand Canyon is wild, and I can't think of a better way to take it in.